Well, hi and welcome to another episode of My Life in 75 Square Feet. Well, today's episode, I was at my daughter's house and I was doing some work and I needed to go to my storage area to get some of my tools. I really don't know which one of these storage areas is mine. There are no numbers on any of these storage areas, but I always stuck my key in the lock, and whichever lock opened I knew was my storage area. There was a new lock. Now the only other one it could have been, which I know it's not, is this one right here. I did not have two locks. I hope my stuff is still in there. Who knows? I mean, it could be all gone for all I know. Recently, you probably heard me say this multiple times in my videos. I want to be grateful at all times, no matter what the circumstances are. Now, there was quite a bit of stuff in my storage area. If it's gone, it's gone. It's just stuff. You know, nobody died. I'm gonna try to be grateful through this whole situation. I have no idea what this story is right now. I've tried to call the owners of this place, but like normal, they don't return my calls. But I'm gonna call their father because I know their father. Now this brings me up to something that happened in my past. Back in 1988, it was November 18th, 1988, I was working at IBM at that time. And I was working in somebody's office and all of a sudden, over the big PA system in the company, I heard a page for me to call a certain number. Those pages only happen if something really bad happened. They transfer me over to my wife. My wife said, I just got a phone call. Our house is burning down right now. I knew the mason didn't build the chimney right. My house was only a year old, and I knew he didn't build the chimney right, but he told me I didn't know anything. I worked at IBM, and I should stick to doing IBM business and not worry about masonry. I wasn't totally shocked about this because everybody told me that chimney is okay except for me. I'm the only one that said it's gonna burn my house down. Always trust yourself. I drove down to my house and it took about 20 minutes to get there. My best friend was there because he lived across the street. We were in the same subdivision because he bought the land, subdivided it, and we all like four of us friends built on the property. He was already there watching the fire, and I was standing at the end of my driveway with my jacket on, my briefcase, a few things in my briefcase, and my Bible was in there. That's all I had. And he said, looks like your recording studio took it the worst. And flames were shooting out of it, of course, at that time. I said, oh well. I said, this is a good feeling. This is all I got. My briefcase with my Bible and a few things and my clothes in my bag. It was a different feeling. Then somebody came up to me and said, if you didn't tell your insurance company that you had a wood-burning stove, then you are not going to be covered by insurance. Now, I looked at that guy and I said, look, I got enough problems in today. I'm not even going to worry about whether I'm covered in insurance right now. I paid my premium. I can't believe that what you're saying is true. A lot of things happened. I went without stuff for a long time. It was good not to have all the stuff. And I ended up rebuilding my house by myself. Now I hired other people to help me. I was a general contractor. I did a lot of things, like I did my own electric, insulation, I moved windows around, did some framing, did the trim work. And I gotta say, it was therapeutic. Although many people thought I was in shock, because I didn't take it that badly. Your house burnt down, you lost all your stuff. Why are you not like really sad about this? And I said, watch this. Nobody died. Yeah, we lost my daughter's cat, which was sad, but nobody died. We lived. It was only material stuff. And again, whatever's in this storage area is material stuff. And whatever happened to it, happened to it. I'm okay with that. whatever happens, whatever the results, I'm going to be grateful. Hard to say, huh? And there's a lot of stuff that was in there. So I'll continue this at another time when I find out more information. After making a few phone calls and talking to my friends, and it was the parents of the people who own this place, they said if there's 2 locks on a storage unit, it's because they put their lock on it. So I went back to the one that had 2 locks on it, and I swear it wasn't my storage area, but it must be. I went over there. I'm pretty sure this is mine, the one with the 2 locks. But for some reason, my key doesn't work in this anymore. Well, let me give it another try. Just one more try. Ah! This lock is getting a little rusty. Maybe that's why it didn't work before. But I think everything is going to be okay now because the person that owns this place is coming and going to meet me any minute now. He's kind of upset though that I called his mother, but he doesn't realize I've known his mother and father for 20-some years, and that's the reason I even came here. My situation has been resolved and the door has been open, as you can see. When the owner came and saw the extra lock on my locker, he said, "You're all paid up. I don't know why there's an extra lock on there. I can't understand it." So anyhow, he was all nice about it, I was nice about it, and we're friends of the family, so there you go. I never worry, but you never know what can happen. Maybe somebody took all my stuff, but it didn't happen today. Although this turned out good this time, it could have been bad. I could have lost everything. I went back to my storage area a couple times after this happened, and the numbers still aren't on the storage areas. And the owner told me he was going to do that because he's had multiple problems because of the numbers not being there. If you like this video, you know what to do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell so you can see more adventures. Until next time, have a happy